I'd like to talk a little bit about just funding in general for the police, for the Pennsylvania State Police. So there's a large state trooper presence at Philadelphia Eagles home games. What do the Eagles pay for that security presence?
I don't have an actual breakdown just for that particular entity, but we do have unreimbursed things that we do as well as reimbursed. In 2019, we had basically 111,394 events and things that we attended to that were unreimbursed.
111,000?
Yes.
Now, I would assume that might include everything from a Penn State football game to something where one officer shows up. Am I correct? Is that, or is that?
No,
are we talking about 111,000 football games, rock concerts, and that kind of thing?
These are all types of different things. Pittsburgh protests, Little League Classic baseball game, different other entities. Conversely, we had last year, 2019, we had $1.5 million of these types of events that were reimbursed to us as well.
1.5 million?
Yes, reimbursed.
That's it?
Yes, and that includes like Penn State football games, Lincoln Financial Field services down in Philadelphia as well.
So, do the Eagles pay anything?
Yes, they do. I would have to calculate these all out, but we do get reimbursement for, like I said, for Lincoln Financial Field, for various games, including Temple plays there as well.
Right. What's the total for Lincoln Financial Field?
I don't have that broken down just for the.
But you said the total for everything was $1.5 million.
The total for everything last year, we received $1,595,406.
So when I think about, so looking at the breakdown that the governor's proposed, all right, Franklin Township, where I lived for 30 years in Chester County, with a population of 4,500 people, is being asked to pay, which has no local police coverage, is being asked to pay $500,000. That's one township. I look in Montgomery County, Skipback Township, which has 3 times as many people and a higher median income, is being asked to pay $100,000. It's $117 per person in Franklin Township, $9 per person in Skipback Township. My understanding is that's based off of differences in station staffing between Chester and Montgomery County. And I'm to understand that the Eagles, Penn State, the Steelers, rock concerts, and everything else across the Commonwealth paid a total of $1.5 million, or 3 times the amount that Franklin Township is being asked to pay under the proposed governor's plan. Am I correct?
Oh, that's correct.
All right. So you mentioned Delaware earlier. I don't go to the movies too often. I don't have time, and but I did go to see the recent Star Wars movie. I wanted to see that, so we went down to the Christiana Mall in Delaware, and inside the movie theater, there was a Delaware State Trooper car outside the movie theater, and there were 2 cops inside the movie theater, and the movie theater pays for that. Does the Pennsylvania State Police have a similar program?
Excuse me, could you repeat that question?
Do the Pennsylvania State Police have a similar program where a movie theater or the Apple store at the mall could hire an off-duty state trooper, Pennsylvania State Trooper?
No, we do not.
Okay, so in Delaware, private businesses, they can pay for off-duty police officers. Here in Pennsylvania, where apparently the taxpayer is subsidizing free police service, or next to free, for large institutions that should be paying, I think, should be paying. And then they're asking Franklin Township, which has almost, I don't know what the number of police calls in the Franklin Township were last year. In Chester County, we should find out. But I would assume it's very, very few. Let me ask this. The troopers that are covering the Eagles games, are they being paid overtime to be there, or is that part of their regularly assigned shifts?
They're there on an overtime status.
So we're paying, the Eagles are getting free coverage with overtime state police. This is something we need to look at. I'm not trying to roast you guys. This is something we need to look at. We're looting looting the motor license fund $750 million a year to pay for the state police. That's money that should be going to fix roads and bridges. While the Eagles, the Steelers, Penn State, the Farm Show, and everything else is getting a free ride on behalf of the Pennsylvania taxpayer for state police coverage. We need to take a serious look at that.
That's not exactly true. I mean, I told you, we do get money back from Lincoln Financial Field, from the Steelers, from the Eagles as well.
$1.5 million total a year.
That's correct. It
Right.
depends
It should be
on
$1.5 million a game for
That
the
depends on
Eagles.
what assets we have there, though. If we send a team of 10 horses or whatever, that's all that we have there. That's all that we bill for.
Okay. Thank you. My time's up, but again, I appreciate it, gentlemen. Thank you.